Chad here, and I want to go over some drills that you can do at home that will work in both real life and give you, am I too close? And give you some help in thrill of the fight. All right, so the first one we're going to go over is just an in and out sort of jab drill that I like. And to kind of start you off in the right frame of muscle mind, you can start with getting in your stance, digging in the back foot, and then we're just going to do a little off the ground, hop forward, hop back, hop forward, hop back. Now I got bad knees, so I can't really play around with this much, but experiment with the explosiveness and the pressure that you can throw yourself off your front foot backwards and off your back foot forwards. Because what we're going to transition that into is big jabs, and now I'm loaded on my front to propel myself backwards out of range. You can work this in thrill of the fight by working on going to the body, going to the head, and this will help you stay in and out, adjust the aggression for how much you want the computer to counter you, adjust the fist speed for how much you want to feel like you're in the matrix when you're doing it. Always important to make sure that you have your back hand over your face, that when you come like this, because if they're going to throw a counter, you want to make sure that you're prepared in a blocking stance. But yeah, this is it right here. We're just coming in and working on, we're out of range, and then we're going to come into range. And then we're out of range. We're going to go into range, out of range. You get the idea. All right, next thing up is just going to be some real basic footwork stuff that can be worked by yourself in your garage or work it into your thrill of the fight routine. So we're just going to work some basic L steps and a few other things. So L step, your lead foot is lead, Avi. Your back foot is back, also Avi. Lead foot comes to the back foot steps out, right? So this can be, you'll see some video tutorials of L steps online, can be used to change stances, can be used for basic movement stuff. Add a little shuffle in to create some range, right? So next step we work on in the game is I like to work on my C step. C step works great. Like let's say, I don't know if I'm even in frame here. Let's say you're getting pushed into a corner or whatever, guys getting aggressive with you. All you're doing is taking your back foot and moving it out 90 degrees, right? And now we've changed up our direction a little bit there. So in conjunction, right, we can move around, just basic shadow boxing, working on our footwork, or in the game, turn up the aggression, let the opponent come at you, and we just work these kind of basics, right? L steps, C steps, C step with a hook. I'm going to try to get you multiple angles for this one. This is more recent in my lifespan. I maybe started working on this footwork exercise about 3 years ago. About 2 years ago, taught to me by a guy named Jesse at Kids at Combat Sports. Might have been taught to me when I was younger too, probably was. I just didn't pay as much attention when I was a kid. So we got our back foot back, lead foot lead, obviously. And what we're going to do is we're going to work on with our jab, stepping out our back leg this way. So we come in with a jab, and our back foot steps out, right? Now in this display I'm going to the body, and now what we do is we just turn. So we turn our hip and step into it. So in a faster motion, this could be kind of like that. If you're a frisky biscuit, you can transition that back leg, call it a V step out. You can transition that back leg step out into a stance switch. So I come here, I'm doing my normal thing, right? Zoom, zoom. but maybe one of those times I set it up as a switch. So I'm here, and then I'm throwing a hook, and now I'm in my southpaw stance. Oh hey, I didn't see you there. Let's get on to the next drill. Our next one that can be worked is just a little in-close arm throw. So we're here. Let's say we've gotten crowded or we have crowded the opponent, and we're just gonna work on doing the arm throw, follow up with a 2. So for thrill of the fight purposes, this one mostly requires a little bit of imagination because I don't think you can actually physically throw the opponent. But same sort of principle is going to apply. You're going to be in close, and what you're going to work on doing is just doing this, because this would, you know, they've got their gloves up, you come in, you're basically palming your glove to their gloves, pushing away either their full head or just their gloves. And when you make this, we're doing that C-step motion again, right? Because our hips are stronger than just our arms. So if we're trying to throw their body away and we're just using our shoulder, this gives us our hips to use as well. It's a much more powerful base for moving somebody. So we're coming here, now we're replanted and following up with a 2. Hopefully what this has done is the opponent was here, he's now moved like this from you doing that, and he's eating a big stiff 2 bomb. This can also work to change stance. So again, we're here, but now I'm gonna step out with my other foot, my lead foot, right? So first, I want to make maybe a little bit of an adjustment to get my back foot out a little wider, throw, and then boom, hit him with a big high kick or a punch, because this is boxing. And that was just a few drills that you can use in and out of thrill of the fight to work on fundamental boxing skills.